those are the guys I remember most. And then all of the EDC crew,
Yeah.
which they were cool. There was just so many of them. Like they were awesome. I mean, they were very good to me. You know, like Lance and Handy and everybody. They were dope.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't into the music as much as y'all. I was kind of there just to party. So.
Oh yeah, you did. You experienced 2013 with us.
Oh yeah.
The birth of the Master Blaster.
Speaking of things we can't talk about.
Oh yeah, we should save a whole segment because like if we were to talk about 2013 EDC, it would take like hours, man. Because a lot of crazy things happened that weekend.
It was just fun. I think. I don't know. I feel like I've been kind of like a rule follower for a lot of my whole life, and I think EDC was kind of like where I was just like nothing matters, anything can happen, and it was just cool for that. It was just you felt like I've never been able to go to Vegas since and feel like it was as much fun because I just keep comparing it.
Was that your first?
Weekend.
Was that your only time in Vegas?
No, I've been to Vegas tons of times since, and it's been fun, right? But it's never been like you can't compare it. You know, it was just like it was the pool parties and it was everybody, and I'd never been to a festival that large before or since. So just I'd never seen 100,000 people, you know, dressed in like neon and just titties everywhere, and you're just like, this is the best, you know, and like
we're gonna live forever.
And a bunch of my Tracy friends were there, dude. And so it was like I had all you guys, and I met up with them, and just everyone was like, it's a very positive experience, you know. Everyone's just there to have a good time, right? There's not really ever fights at raves or like festivals like that I've ever heard of. I mean, sure, someone fucks it up, but like,
no,
most parts, it's like come together.
There are fights. There are fights, but
sure.
I think what made it great was that because you know it was EDC, there was always something to do, and not only that, but there were so many of us that you always had somebody to do stuff with.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool group. We were rolling. Like, there's the picture. I mean, you've seen the pictures. There's probably in the total 40 people or something crazy like that. Like, I wish we had recorded it. I really do. I'm sure everyone says that about their EDC group. They're probably like, "Oh, dude, like the stuff we did, you should." No, but I really feel like from start to finish, like it was just fun as fuck. I mean, we still talk about it. It's been 7 years, and we still talk about it.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
It was like 2 summers ago. We're like, "Oh, dude, remember that? Oh yeah."
Yeah, that shit was hella sick, bro. I think because after that EDC, it got like my group got a little incestuous. Everybody started hooking up, so because of that, there was a lot more drama that came out of it. But it was like that year was like the pinnacle of our friendship. It was like kind of like I always compared my grave group kind of like high school. We spent so much time together, and it leads up to the last senior year where everything it's kind of unknown what's gonna happen. Everything's leading up to that point. Everybody's all happy to be together, and then after that, it just kind of like we grew into ourselves. So when we came back together again, it was a weird kind of mix because we're trying to figure out if we're still the same person we were or if we're becoming somebody else different, and that's moving away from what we all were used to be.
Yeah. I mean, I remember calling it like the Sandlot effect, right? For 2 reasons. One, in the Sandlot, they're like that first summer where they're coming together and learning about each other and like trying to get the bait. They said they even said at the end of the movie, like, we had great summers after that, but no one ever compared to the first. And that's how I felt through EDC. It was like, it was so dope. Could we go again and have fun? Sure. But we would kind of, I feel like, I mean, we should try it maybe, I guess, but I feel like we'd be trying to just capture the magic again. And it's different, right? Everyone's a little older. People got married. People got kids. People got multiple kids. You know, which does not stop some people. Let me be very clear. But, you know, maybe get a babysitter and do it all over. I don't know. But
I mean, like, because so much time has passed, I think now we were trying to go back and not recreate it, but Daniel?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got a little battery.
If we were to go back to EDC, I think it would be just as fun because we have so much time away from it and we are ourselves now and we're just more, I want to say understanding adults, but I think we're just more adult about it.
Responsible, right? Like, do you know that when I went to EDC, I did not have a return flight?
Oh, dude,
I had
yeah.
not booked a return flight. I literally only bought a ticket to get there, and then I was like, whatever happens, happens. And then I was like, oh shit, I have to go back to work.
Bro, do you know how
What
how
an idiot! It was so stupid.
bro, you brought the mood down so much on that last day of EDC.
Oh,
Remember,
because I had to
we were all
leave.
like, we were all pre-gaming, we were all getting ready, and then I remember like Lauren was like, "Oh yeah, we might get tickets," and Steph's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go too," and then we were about to leave, and we're like, "Hey Daniel, come on, let's go," and then you just look up at us and you're like, "I'm not going to EDC day 3. I gotta go to work." And you didn't even fucking go to work. You ended up spending EDC day 3 at the fucking airport.
I know. That's how much of a fucking loser I am. I hadn't called out for that Monday, and I didn't have a flight back, so I was like freaking out. And what I should have done, because I could have actually gone back out with you guys, but I sold my ticket to Robert. I gave my ticket to Robert,
That motherfucker, dude.
that little Asian kid who was dating the
Yvette.
other Asian. No, yes, maybe.
No. He was dating Yvette at the time because before he was like obsessed with this girl,
Again,
Angie or something.
gonna have to cut all that.
They're
But
never gonna see this. Whatever, fuck them.
yeah. Point is, I could have even rejoined you guys, which hurt worse. So I should have just. Here's what I should have done, and I didn't even think about it because I knew I didn't. The job I was at, I hated. So I really should have just called in sick Monday, and said, "Fuck it, dude. I'm in Vegas. I'm with these amazing people, having this amazing time." So I only actually, as amazing that weekend was, I only did 2/3.
Yeah.
And I still, that 2/3 was. That's dope.
But
And I had a couple numbers. Well, never mind. We're not gonna talk about that. But there were people I was trying to meet up with.
I remember like, hey, yo, where's Daniel? I was like, oh, who's over there? Captain Ahab.
Reporting for duty.
Bro, but we had a good amount of time to hang out. Like our EDC started on Wednesday or Thursday.
We showed
morning.
up early. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did technically get 3 days.
Yeah.
Did we show up Wednesday or Thursday? I thought we showed up Thursday.
We showed up Thursday because Jose picked us up. It was me, you, Jose, Antonio, and Brian. We drove the
left
EDC.
From your house.
From my house. There's pictures of us passed out on our bed. My bed.
Yeah. So San Francisco to Vegas.
Dude, do you remember when we handed the can of booze to that car driving next to us?
All right, here we go. Hand of the beer.
Of course I do.
If I can get that clip, I'll put it in the video. But I mean, I actually have our EDC 2013 slideshow video on YouTube, but I can't put it on YouTube because it has copyrighted music. But it's like 13 or 15 minutes of just like basically our EDC experience. It's actually pretty good. I'll send you later. But
Please do.
But we started on that Thursday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning when Jose drove us. I think a bunch of cool shit happened too. We gave alcohol to the guys driving by. We took a piss in the fucking random field. We just honked at cars who had EDC in the back of it. And then we got to Vegas later on the day, and then we got hammered, and then we went to the Dirty South pool party at nighttime.
Yes, I do. And I remember it was Afrojack.
No.
10 feet,
oh yeah, it was the Afrojack. Yeah.
10 feet in front of the swimming pool. And I remember thinking, like, I wasn't sure if people were going to swim because I'm there in swim trunks. And then I see dudes in suits. I'm like, oh no, do people not actually swim at these? Because it was a pool party at night. So I was like, fuck, is that pool just like decoration? Now I look like an asshole. And then it turns out everybody swims. And those guys look like clowns. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, this guy.
Yeah, exactly. I looked like a fucking clown. I showed up in a button-down shirt, tight black jeans, and dress shoes.
What a loser. It's a pool party.
Dude, there's a picture. It was me. It's a picture of you, me, and Jose taking a picture in the VIP section. And I just look like a dumbass while you guys are all like ripped in your swim trunks. Here's
what happened. So I still follow this guy on Instagram. He's like a gym influencer dude, whatever. He and his other dude, they were from Australia, and they were there on like a gap year or something. And so they had a VIP like cabana, and they're like, hey, do you guys want to, they probably wanted to hang out with the girls we were with. whatever. They said, hey, do you guys want to come drink with us? And I said, yes, because I like drinking, and it sounds like you're gonna give this to us for free. And they did. And so then it's us just jumping on their cabana beds to the music, whatever.
It was just us jumping around yelling out, fuck your couch.
Yeah. And his name's Ricky. His name's Ricky. I still follow him on IG. He still goes to raves. I think he's got might be engaged now, I think. But he was a cool dude. He even offered me something. I didn't know. At the time, he's like, hey, man, we're going to go to EDC tomorrow, but we're taking a helicopter. Do you want to go with us? And I thought he was fucking with me. I was like, yeah, dude, we'll land in a helicopter, sure. So I was like, yeah. And I said, yeah, but I never hit him up. On Instagram, there's a video of him and 10 people taking a helicopter to EDC. And I was like, fuck, dude, I just thought you were full of shit. Yeah, so regrets.
Imagine he sent you that video in the message and this could have been you. It was just the maid that just picked up from the hotel. Just a random person just to fill the seat.
I mean, I don't even know why taking a helicopter would be necessary, because all the hotels were on the strip anyway. Not important. The important thing is there was a helicopter involved. Yeah. He was a man of his word.
Yeah, dude. I have a video too of us jumping on the couch. It was you, me, Jose, Lauren, and maybe Steph. We're just jumping up and down saying "fuck your couch."
Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. I realized this because of all of the shitty Instagram story videos and also snaps that I've posted over really the years. When I'm drunk, I just like yelling shit. I really just like not instigating, maybe even instigating a dance, but it doesn't have to be a fight, right? Instigating a dance battle, or just getting people riled up, or just saying shit from movies that I like. I'll just yell it. Or sometimes make a noise, go, ah. It's super obnoxious when you see it the night after or the day after. In the moment, feels great.
Well, EDC Vegas is the perfect place to do that, because everybody
yell random shit. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that was a good night, bro. And that was the only that was the day 0. And then
I know that was the bonus day. So
day.
So getting a bonus day, I still should have stayed on Sunday, obviously, in retrospect. I mean, 7 years later, I figured it out. But here's what we should do, because I love that. We should plan something in the future, right? Not just, the past was great, but what if we want to replicate that awesomeness?
Well, I'm going next year. I have a ticket.
Buying tickets for stuff this far out when I don't even know if they're gonna do it. Like I've had 3 concerts canceled on me, which I'm not I mean, I'm kind of complaining, but it's like I get it. Other people are dying, but it's just. I mean, I guess they refund you the money. They got rescheduled for next year, so. But you're going?
Well, I bought tickets for this year. I wasn't too sure if I was getting on a guest list or not, and I just didn't want to chance it. So I bought tickets, and then when it canceled, they're like, if you don't want to get your money back, we just transfer you to next year's ticket. So I just kept it. So now I'm going to get tickets for 2021. And if it cancels again, I guess I just still have tickets until something happens,
So do you even have a group yet or no?
No.
I realize that my room's getting way darker because the sunset. Hold up. This is
Oh, is this how you set the mood?
Oh, do you want to see the other way it can set the mood? When it gets cold, you just hit this. It is a fireplace, electric fireplace. This is fake fire, but it's a real heater. It's almost like cheating, honestly.
I mean, I got wet, and I'm over here across the street.
Rightfully so. I just want people to be comfortable when they stay with me, and that's all I'm about. So.
I was like, I thought we were just hanging out. Why are my pants off?
Don't know. This emoji.
But yeah,
man.
Mean, I have tickets. I have tickets already. I'm planning on going. I want to get a good group going. Or I think when you do it older too, you do it a little bit smarter. Or you do it less dumb. You're less dumb, and you take less stupid risk, like drinking alcohol for 20 hours, or risking
other stuff,
putting your finger into somebody at a pool party and getting kicked out.
That's a very specific thing you just said, and I hope that guy calls you.
I hope he does too. Maybe I should call him after this, see how he's doing. But
yeah.
but it's just like I think we're older. We'll take less chances, and we're probably
We are
during the day.
definitely older. Yeah, I would need to see. It's not even a question of like, I mean, certainly there's like a strategy that I wouldn't invoke, but it's like my body would need to sleep. It's not even like, oh, we should because it'll be better. No. If I don't sleep during the day, I will not make it out that night. Welcome to 31. That's life.
Yeah. No, next year if we do it, I'll be 32.
So yeah, well, it depends. My birthday is in July. EDC is what, May, June?
May is in May.
So I'll be damn near 32.
The only thing that's keeping you up is that Mexican genes that you have inside of you.
Yeah, probably. That's the half that but then again, yeah, I don't know if Japanese people are known for partying a lot. I guess some of them. I don't know. I'm just kind of me, I guess.
Shoot, man, like now if I have more than one drink in 2 hours, I get sleepy, man.
Yep. That's exactly it. It's like if I'm gonna drink, put it this way. I went to a wedding this Saturday. I had, I guess I'll say probably 2 drinks. There were 4 shots of tequila, 2 shots of tequila in each drink, so 2 doubles. And I was like, this is it. This is all I need. I'm pretty buzzed right now. I definitely can't drive. I had to get her picked up, and I didn't even go to the after party. There was an after party from the wedding back at the bride's parents' house. Didn't go. It was 9 p.m.
Well, judging from what you told me about the wedding, it's probably good you didn't go.
Well, I don't know how much we can. I don't know how much we can talk about that. Let's just say that it was politically, I did not align with a lot of the people who were there, and that's totally fine. We still all got along. It was a beautiful ceremony. I wish the bride and groom the best. But I was ready to go home.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm old. It was not even like I was literally just because I was so tired. I was like, I'm going to pass out and I'll see you guys in the morning. And then I had a hangover for 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Sounds natural.
It's like each drink is a day of like feeling,
Do you remember the Fat Tuesdays we were drinking at EDC? It was like, what, 3 yards, right? 3 or 5 yards, depending which size you want. There was like 1 yard,
one yard of sugar, 1 yard of vodka, and then another yard of probably more sugar. Yeah, no, for sure. That was like Handy's thing. She was always like, Fat Tuesday, and I'm like, yeah, why not?
We all got them. Like, I think I always got mine the 151 Hurricane. It was like it was only like 3 feet. 151 Hurricane, 3 feet, and I would get like an extra shot of Everclear inside because it was only $1. $1 extra, you get an extra shot of Everclear in it. Because remember, because they put the test tubes upside down.
That's insane. I've never drinking Everclear, and I've only drinking 151 once in my entire life. My sophomore year of college at Love Fest, before they called it Lovolution. And I swore on every god I believed in, and some I didn't, that I would never drink it again. And I haven't, because it is a poison. It is a poison, and it wants to hurt you, and never again.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me you had a drink with 151, and you said to yourself, you know what this needs? Everclear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're insane. Wow.
Because we were invincible.
True. That's exactly what it was.
And it was EDC.
We thought we were anyway.
Yeah, the hangover was horrible. There's actually multiple pictures of me just passed out in the hotel room underneath tables just because I didn't want anybody to fuck with me. I was like, I'm too hungover. Leave me alone. My blood sugar is through the roof. I feel like I'm dying.
I will say one of the smartest decisions I made, because there were 15, 20 people in a 2-bedroom hotel room, was getting because I didn't get a bed, right? No, I don't think a handful of people did, but I did get the only chair in the room. So with the chair, and the, what do you call it? The ottoman,
Mhm.
and I'm a little bit shorter. I had basically my own bed where basically everybody else was on the floor, and there was a handful of people, I think Lance and some of the girls, who were in the beds, and I was like,
Yeah.
maybe Giovanni or something. So I was like, smartest move I made all night. I had something resembling a bed where everyone else was pretty much on the floor. They had sleeping bags, they made it work. Props to them, but yeah.
Yeah, I just remember getting so blasted that it didn't really matter where I slept or if we slept at all. I always remember coming back to the hotel room when the sun was out or just coming out, just peeking out.
You mean when the sun was, well, you know what's funny? We called our sunrise ratchets, right?
We did call ourselves the sunrise ratchets, yeah, because because the first night we got so blasted, us five, Jose, me, you, Lauren, and Steph. We were just trying to drink. We went to that burger place. Some of us ordered food and we ordered drinks. I don't think we even finished any of our drinks, or some of us did, and we all just passed out at the table.
My body shut down. My body just literally, it like just turned off. And so like the picture where like Lauren's like passed out on my shoulder, I don't even remember that. I saw those pictures later and said, oh, that's what happened. But I do remember kind of waking up and being like, oh, let's go. You know, I think I was just so excited. Like, so I think my body was like, let's sleep for 5 minutes and then that's all I need. And then
we got back to the hotel room and then we crashed out. And then we went to the buffet the next day.
Buffet, yeah, at the Paris, I think.
Yeah, at the Paris.
That's still one of my favorite buffets. And then we got the sandwiches,
Earls.
They have like a Earl's sandwich.
Earl's sandwiches, dude.
Because we saw them at a food truck, and they're still just as good.
We stayed at not Bally's. We stayed at
Excalibur.
No, not Excalibur. It's because it was connecting all the hotels. Is it Bally's?
We could see Excalibur because I remember looking out and seeing
we were that close.
Like a castle. It was across the street.
Yeah. No, we were across the street from like Planet Hollywood, I think, right?
I mean, I'm not sure of anything that happened, to be honest. But I thought I saw a castle when I looked out my window, so I'm pretty sure we were across from Excalibur, and we were not in like a super fancy hotel, which is fine.
Oh, it was definitely not fancy. I thought that we were gonna be in a suite. Because the year before we got a suite with 2 giant rooms, and then so we thought we were gonna get a suite again, but then we put 13 people into the room, and there's 13 people, maybe 400 square feet with 2 beds and I don't know. It was just, I think somebody came into our room one morning and was just like, yeah, we came in the room, we just saw like 15 bodies in the floor, and it just smelled like BO and dirty tampons.
Well, that's disgusting. I am trying to remember legitimately if I showered once when I was there.
Yeah, we all showered, bro. Like if you didn't shower after EDC, it would be gross.
I'm pretty sure I did. I feel like after that much sweating, I definitely would. I just can't remember doing it. But maybe because everything else was so much better and cooler than like why would I remember showering? But like I don't remember it actually happening, but let's assume it did for the sake of history. And then,
yeah. Well, you got to sign up, right? You got the draft at 8.
I do a fantasy football draft in 5. This was dope. I enjoyed this. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I'm down.
Wait, what are you going to do with this specific video? Because I feel like we did talk about some things that I'm like, oh, we should not have. You want to call us one to practice one, and then next time we have like code words for people's names and stuff, or?
So.